How do you think it went today for you?
I think it went really good, man. Just being able to, show my versatility, being able to, answer every question that was on the table. It went really well, man. Had all 32 teams here, so just a blessing to be able to show what I can do in front of them.
What's that like? All the teams, kind of the pressure of this moment. It's different than game situation.
Yeah.
Just how do you kind of sum it up? What this experience is like?
I don't think it's really pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been playing in pressure my whole life, so really pressure is a privilege. But these scouts are here to add pressure. But at the end of the day, it's ball. You know what I'm saying? So just coming out here and just staying relaxed, just keeping my mind on the main thing, just helped me stay focused today.
How'd you feel like your timings went? How you timed? Were you pleased with it? How'd you feel everything went there on that?
Yeah, I heard a lot of times. I really don't have my officials yet, so I always think I can run a little faster. But I think I had a solid day today. Running routes and stuff. I was able to show my versatility, able to show I can get it in on my breaks and play in the slot. So I think I had a good day today.
What was the biggest thing you worked on from after you left the combine stuff and until now, just kind of the process to today, and then where you've been training, I think, Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah, I've been training at XP Fort Lauderdale with Tony Villani and Matt Gates. I think the biggest thing for me was to, tune into my speed and just answer all the unanswered questions that was on the table. So I thought I did a really good job of that today.
What was it like kind of being out here with Keelan again?
Yeah.
And also obviously Carson throwing, just the three of you guys. AB was out here. You guys, what was it like kind of going through that process?
It was really cool. Able to, start back where we left off, you know what I'm saying? So come back in and, we already had chemistry built up. So being able to, do that in front of all these scouts and coaches, GM, definitely a blessing.
Keelan, I think one of the things you said at the Combine was, a lot was made when you came to the text chain with the other guys. And I think you said, like, it's still going on, even though you're not a part of it, that there's still, the receivers that are still here are doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of, essentially you kind of laid the groundwork. How cool is it to hear that's still a part of this program?
Yeah, it's very cool. For me, I just wanted to come in and, I was a veteran, so I wanted to leave a legacy, leave standards on the table that should be passed on, and definitely seeing like the routines and everything that they're doing that we did when I was here, they're still doing it. So it's really definitely really cool to see that they're keeping the standard and not messing around and trying to get back to where we left off last year, man. So it's definitely cool to see those guys still doing that groundwork.
Anything you know about the receivers coming up? Obviously Malley's still here, but just the other guys and some of the new guys, anything you've kind of gained or learned about them?
Not that I know of. I know a few guys got some experience, but the guys here that that were here with me last year, man, I just want them to really just hone in to what happened last year, you know what I'm saying, and just remember that feeling and be able to use that feeling as fuel for this season to get back to where we was last year and not just get there, but win it all. So they definitely know what it takes for sure.
Have you been able to fully kind of reflect on this past season? I know we've asked you multiple times since the season's ended, but just everything you were able to do, the team, your experience here this past year, just really reflecting on just the 1 year here, your relationship with Michael Irvin, just saw you talking to him again, everything you kind of were able to do in a year here?
Yeah, I feel like I had a great season here. I feel like this team, the staff, embraced me with open arms. I feel like I was able to, just come in and really just maximize my potential, maximize my opportunities. And, they gave me opportunities, and me being able to maximize those, I got more. So it's definitely a blessing to have that camaraderie, to have all these legends around me just speaking game and giving me game. Definitely a blessing. And, really like reminding me what the U was back then. So, being able to, do what we did, they don't come around too often. So just having these legends and having, all these guys, mentors, just to come back and, tell us how the U was. And, we just wanted to pick up where they left off for sure.